All right, then, business news. The Vice President, Senator Kashim Shettima, has said the administration of President Bola Tinubu has repositioned cassava production to ensure the crop becomes a key driver of industrial development and import substitution in Nigeria. According to him, the government's agenda for the sector is hinged on leveraging the crop as capital for re-engineering the nation's economy, strengthening rural livelihoods, and ensuring national food security. The VP said this at the ceremony in Abuja to mark the 2025 World Cassava Day. On his part, Senior Special Assistant to the President on Agribusiness and Productivity Enhancement, Kingsley Uzoma, said the celebration of 2025 World Cassava Day reinforces government's vision of coordinated action in driving agricultural transformation. Minister of State for Agriculture and Food Security, Mr. Aliu Abdullahi, said all stakeholders in Nigeria, Africa, and beyond must collaborate to ensure that cassava is transformed from mere staple crop in Nigeria and Africa to gateway for unlocking industrial transformation.
His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR understands the essence of this crop, and that is why we are repositioning it to serve as a key driver of industrial development and import substitution. We are moving from subsidy-heavy programs to investment-led solutions. We are prioritizing private capital, research and coordinated action across government, academia, and development partners to drive mechanization, agro-processing, quality inputs, and full commercialization of cassava.
Today marks the beginning of what we hope will become an annual tradition that celebrates, elevates, examines, and reimagines the cassava sector as a lever of national transformation. This event reinforces the federal government's vision of coordinated action, knowledge exchange, partnerships, and shared responsibility in shaping the future of agribusiness and food security in Nigeria.
This crop can be a game changer for national prosperity. However, as we gather here today, the global cassava trade remains dominated by a few countries, primarily Thailand and Vietnam. Not because they produce more, but because they have effectively linked cassava research, processing, and export. It is obvious that Nigeria wants to definitely take on this challenge.
Well, still in Abuja, the Vice President, again, Senator Kashim Shettima, has inaugurated the Board of Directors of the National Credit Guarantee Company Limited, charging members to deepen financial inclusion and stimulate Nigeria's grassroots economy. The new institution is designed to serve as a financial backbone for micro, small, and medium enterprises, MSMEs, struggling with access to affordable credit. The VP emphasized that the establishment of NCGC represents government's commitment to bridging the financial gap that has plagued MSMEs across the country. Now, the President also appointed former Speaker of House of Representatives, Mr. Yakub Jagora, as chairman of the NCGC board, while Mr. Bonaventure Okamo was appointed as managing director and chief executive officer.
It is our answer to the cries of entrepreneurs shackled by the closed doors of traditional finance systems. This is why your role as members of this board becomes vital. You are expected to chart a course that combines prudence with courage, accountability with ambition. We look to you to translate policy into practice and vision into value.
Mr. President has envisioned this policy as a way of intervening in an economic space that was dominated by just the privileged few. So it's decided to democratize this field of access to credit, access to finance for micro, small, medium-scale enterprises in Nigeria.
Our country has a huge young population. They are very restless and they need to be able to express themselves in their innovative spirit. Despite this, they lack adequate collateral. And as a result of that, our financial institutions are not willing to provide them with finance. That is where we are coming in to fill the gap.